I have heard people say God wants it that way when another massacre occurs, or an evangelist speaking of the devil as the congregation concurs, or that those children brutally murdered go to heaven where laughter fills the air, and that all who are heartlessly slain will see glorious beauty when they get there. But God allows evil to burn within eyes blazing with motives unspeakable, and the answers of evangelists and church leaders are not reasonable, especially when a deranged man enters a school to kill the innocent young. For mighty God could have stopped the monstrous massacre where the blackboard is hung, as homicidal bullets flew through the drained air, finding its evil objective, leaving the hopeful words of evangelists and priests and rabbis ineffective. If God allows virtuous children to be born for great God rapidly to take, then reasonable humans should not follow great God when God will damn and forsake. When remembering all the terrible acts of God, days and nights of human death, as an act of God hurricane or earthquake kills great humans and leaves nothing left, so the lengthy evidence is incontrovertible that God has lost control, and that only the sissified weak would give so-called immaculate God their soul, while many children are savagely abused or die from years of malnutrition, when God could cure the crop failure and violent hunger through starvation condition, God has rationality to cause barbarous disease and rigorous drought. And still ingenious religious leaders claim to know what God is all about, always blaming the spiteful evilness of filthy, sinning humans when they can. So maybe it was benevolent God who should mend its evil, sinister ways. For the clumsy work so far does not deserve religious or spiritual praise. As the rabbis, ministers, and fathers all say, there is a secret master plan that the normal people who know nothing of theology cannot understand. As all religions claim that the work of omnipotent God is mysterious, but humans do not have time to solve God puzzles when the problems are serious. God should be put on trial for mysterious purposes never unfolding, and be forced to divulge the great almighty information God's withholding, knowing that pig-bellied priest in scary black robed only know religious context, delivering the unknown messages and the religious concepts of nonsense, telling the congregation not to blame God for what the corruptive devil does, which should feel intellectual or reasonable humans with a laughter buzz. But the religious leaders claiming to know God keep quoting the chapter and verse, even though the work of great, all-powerful God is inadequate and perverse. However, God did give me free will to write this poem from earth, also known as hell. And if great omnipotent God does not approve it, will have to kill me as well.